explain something to white people.
I would never want to be white. Like, even if you're a nice white person, I wouldn't want to be you.
Dear white people, why y'all want to be like us?
10 ways you say the N-word without saying the N-word.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about what we're usually talking about on this channel, which is Black people behaving badly, specifically Black women. And, I'm starting to realize that the amount of degeneracy that we are seeing, it is taught at this point. It is accepted. It is praised. And it is praised mostly by Black women. Like, some of this stuff, like, you literally cannot make it up. It is beyond disgusting. And I am going to continue to call it out because I am sick and tired of seeing it. Like, case in point, let me show you guys this video of this young lady that thought it was appropriate to twerk at a funeral. But not only did she think it was appropriate, everyone else around her thought it was appropriate. They did this in the presence of children, and nobody seems to turn the nose up to it. Nobody seems to see a problem. And that is exactly what is the problem with Black culture. I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at this video so I can know it's not just me that finds this disgusting. I know anyone that sees this video should find it utterly disgusting. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video. So let's see what we have with Black people today.
Give it to him, baby. Go, girl. Now do it quick. Do it quick. There you go.
Do a split is what she said. Do a split. There you go. You have someone on the microphone hyping this up. And like I said, Black people are okay with being represented in this manner. Black people don't talk down on this because when you do say something about it, they have a problem with it. It is beyond disgusting. And it is coming from mostly Black women. Okay. I want you guys to really pay attention to who is doing the thing. It is a lot of Black women and it is a lot of their children, and they don't have respect for themselves. They don't have respect for other people. And it's because they have leaders like Michelle Obama, who perpetuates white supremacy is a thing. Like, she perpetuates this idea of white supremacy, and it is beyond disgusting. She is very privileged. She's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and she's married to a ex-president, a former president, for God's sakes. So what does Michelle Obama have to complain about? But you know what? We're going to see, because of course there is something that she can find. So let's go ahead and take a look at Michelle Obama complaining per usual.
Worry about it. Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim. And
first of all, I hate this idea of this imaginary beauty standards. The standards of beauty is what you want it to be. Like, it's not a standard of beauty. I've never had someone tell me that I can't wear my hair some type of way. I've never had someone tell me that, I'm dark skinned, so I'm okay because I'm dark. Like, this is like imaginary things that we make up in our head. Like, people like Michelle Obama, who doesn't have a problem in her life, make these things up, and she perpetuates this behavior right down to the bottom, because you're going to see the people at the bottom and how they speak just based off of how you see she speaks, the things that she says, the things that she finds important to her, which is probably important to no one else besides her. This is why she can't connect with her audience. This is why her podcast is not a big podcast, because people don't want to hear her complain about her rich problems. It's ridiculous. It's beyond ridiculous. And people need to wake up to what the Obamas are, specifically in this case, Michelle Obama, because she do not care about Black people. She act like, oh, well, we can't wear our hair a certain type of way. With all the issues that we have in the Black community, this is what she wants to focus on. I'm going to let her continue because I know I talk a lot. So we'll let Michelle Obama keep.
we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all. It is exhausting, and it's so expensive, and it takes up so much time. Braids are for y'all so we can work harder and focus on the work. So why do we need an act an act of law to tell white folks to get out of our hair. Don't tell me how to wear my hair. Don't wonder about it. Don't touch it. Just don't.
See, and what I find problematic about this is don't touch it. Like, okay, if someone is touching your hair because they're curious about it, I don't see why that is a problem. Or if it's different. We have different cultures, right? So black people, we wear our hair in all different type of ways. I know you guys see I change my hair all the time. We wear our hair in different ways than white people. White people typically, wear their hair straight. They wear their hair curly too. Believe it or not, Michelle Obama, they do wear their hair curly and they don't care about how you wear your hair. This is something that is in your own mind. You think that you live rent free in white people's head. And the truth is, you simply don't. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And the reason why black people can't swim is because black people don't want to know how to swim. I know how to swim. I'm black. Is that me needing my black card taken away because I know how to swim? I just really don't understand why we make problems out of things that are not problems, but we won't address actual problems, right? This is how inverted black culture is because black culture have no leaders. These are the leaders. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, how her behavior it trickles right on down to the women at the bottom. And what I find funny about all of this is the same person that is saying white people get out of our hair. If they were to come and say, black people, stop stealing out of our stores. Black people, learn how to behave yourself in public. Black people, why are you guys always fighting each other? It would be a problem. That would be called racism. But black people can spew the most hate. The most hate out of any group is spewed by black people. I'm a black person and I know this. So I know other races of people know this. And it's just doing a disservice to black people to not call this out. Just look at this next lady and then we'll talk about how loving black people are and why white people should stay out of black people's way, or why white people should be a certain type of way towards black people. Let's see how black people feel about white people, huh? Let's go look.
True story. I am so glad to be black that it just blows my mother mind. I would never want to be white. Like, even if you're a nice white person, I wouldn't want to be you. I just wouldn't, right? I love being black. I love the fact that my blackness intimidates the out of you motherfuckers. I love the fact that my blackness, my confidence, my explicit mouth, my truth, my right to free speech scares the shit out of you motherfuckers. And that's why you have to do what you do. You have to do what you do. I would never in a million years want to be a white, racist, low down, no count. And to top it all off, you don't even use wash rags. Big nasty. I'm glad to be black, right? I'm glad to be clean. I'm glad to know about perfect hygiene. I'm glad to be of sound mind. I'm glad to have a soul. So you.
Okay, so the moral superiority here is actually funny because the fact that she's saying, like, you guys are, you think you run everything, you think you're superior, you think all these things, but while saying all of this superior language, like while using this black supremacist talking points, like it's to the point where she has the Afro pick as earrings. Like, imagine being so black that everything around you have to just be based off of your identity. Everything about yourself have to be based off of your blackness and not just based off of you being a person, off the person that you are. And it's just so funny because for her, the call is coming from inside the house. You're complaining about white people while exhibiting the same behavior that you're complaining about. It literally makes no sense. It is so disgusting. And just look, these women are up there in age. These are not just young women. It's the young ones. It's the old ones. It's all of them. Not all, but a lot of them, a good majority of black women that behaves like this, that thinks like this, that talks like this, and they think they're right. This is why black men have a problem with black women. This is why you don't see them dealing with black women. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because black men hate black women, or do you think it's because black women are not easily to deal with. You think about that while we watch this next clip. So let's go ahead and look at this next clip.
Dear white people, why y'all want to be like us? Why y'all want to be us? So bad. Y'all want to be just like us, but you know what though? That black, it don't crack.
The fact that she thinks that anyone would want to be like Black people is amazing. You know, imagine thinking that you're kings and queens and that you're just so superior to everyone else, but you can't accomplish anything. You can't build anything. You can't survive without the very people that you're talking about. Imagine that. And to say that Black don't crack, like, what is this? Like, what are we doing here? Who cares if Black crack? What about your community? What about those children that are in the streets laid out? What about that? Do you guys want to talk about that, or are we going to still keep talking about non-factors? It is so disgusting. These people in these communities that just think that they are like they don't have any issues. They don't even see their own issues, which is so alarming. You should be alarmed with the issues that are going on in the Black community. But when someone brings it up, when someone talks about it, guess what? You're the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I have eyes. You're the bad guy because you have eyes. Imagine that. And it doesn't get any better. So we're going to keep going on to the next clip. And like I said, not going to get much better.
10 ways you say the N-word without saying the N-word. If you use any of these terms or phrases in reference to Black people, you are just as racist as the person that actually uses the N-word. Here are the words: thug, ghetto, welfare queen, lazy, race baiter, race grifter, threatening, angry, dangerous. Or you say that we're playing the victim or we are a diversity hire. What you actually mean to say is the N-word. Just stop it. If you say these words or phrases, you are calling us the N-word. If you say these ignorant racist terms or phrases around your children, you're also teaching your children to be racist just like you. So I have good news and bad news for you. Here's the bad news. You're not as non-racist as you thought you were, and you're certainly not anti-racist. Here's the good news. You can unlearn all the racist crap you've been taught and reject white supremacist ideologies that you've believed for your entire life. Now, if you're ready to do that and start becoming a part of the solution.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. So she said if you say thug, I call Black people hood rats all the time because they act like hood rats, okay? I'm pretty sure if someone's calling you a thug, you probably act like a thug, okay? People have eyes. People are not blind to the behavior that they're seeing. And that's what's so funny. Everything is racism to Black people. Black people won't even research their own history. Ask Black people about their history. They're going to bring up Black Wall Street. This is how dumb a lot of Black people are. You have to bring up things from 100 years ago to validate a point in 2025. Can you make that make sense? Like, better yet, can you tell me who are your leaders? Can you tell me a Black person, Black people who are the leaders that are telling you about your issues, telling you what you can do, telling you that you are not a victim? Because we don't have a lot of that in the Black community. And the people that we do have, the conservatives that do speak these type of issues, they get shamed. They get ridiculed. And Black people, they don't care if you're Black at that point. When you leave the cult of Black culture, they turn on you. You're no longer Black. You hate yourself. They tell me I hate myself all the time. And quite frankly, I really love myself. I actually love Black people. I wouldn't be doing this podcast about Black people if I didn't love Black people. Black people just need to get their stuff together, and nobody is going to come save the Black community. This is what we're not getting. Nobody's coming at all. And they always like to talk about white supremacy. Oh, it's the white supremacist boogeyman at this point. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. And Black people should be sick of it too, because the white supremacist talking points is what's holding the Black community back. They're thinking that white people are their enemy, when white people and Black people should be working together, considering that we've been in the country the longest. But Black people can't see outside of racism. They can't see outside of it. They don't even know who's doing the thing to them because they're so hyper focused on white people. It is an obsession at this point. And I get it. Well, I don't get it, but it is an obsession. It is not a healthy one. It is something that needs to be dealt with. And if Black people can't let go of all this white supremacist talking point, all this blame on white people, guess who suffers? I'm going to give you a hint. It won't be white people. It'll be you. It will be your community and it will be your children. I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at Frank Zenu, I believe is his name. And I want you to hear what he had to say about white supremacy. I think this is a really good clip. So let's just go ahead and see what he had to say.
So white supremacy was created by us to describe something we're confused about.
So you're saying black folks created that name white supremacy?
That's correct. From Africa. From Africa. Because we are just amazed by the things they've done. Well, we describe them always by inventions. When you take a toy and the toy is talking and it's moving, you're like, oh my God. Because yes, my people are not sophisticated. You know.
Why would we call a white person a white supremacist if, you know, well, I think it's because we were enslaved.
No, not. It is just observing the mere industrialization of their environment, which we haven't done. That's all. They can command water from far away through tubes into their bedrooms. We can't even fetch a bucket of water from the next lake. You will be drowned. They can put electricity. We never had one in Africa. They have airplanes fly over us. It's amazing. Everything they've done is the reason my people said these people are superior, not because of slavery. They came to colonize us and they brought things we have never seen before. They gave a king a mirror and he was dancing and sold his people away. They brought guns we have never seen, boom, and killed somebody right away. You know what they used to do in the Congo? What? They put dynamite in the rocks and then they hide the switch. And then when they point their fingers, go boom. And the Congolese, till today, they call the white man kiboom, the sound of the dynamite. And then they go down and they go like this. If they're not superior, why do you see every picture when the white men arrive in Africa, we're bowing to them? The Portuguese in my own town, Gele, all of these people, as soon as the Portuguese showed up, everybody was bowing.
Okay, so he's saying that white people, well, black people in Africa, Africans, looked up to white people, their innovation, what they were doing, how they see a problem with something and they fix it. They make guns, they get piping, they have running water, they have, look where you live, look at America. Look how America looks and look how Africa looks. You tell me, would you rather live in Africa or would you rather live in America? He said they're bowing to white people because white people are not the devil. That is what it boils down to. White people, if black people actually got on a team with white people, maybe we can have something. Maybe we can do better in our communities and actually fix the problems that we have. But no, black people choose to stay a perpetual victim. That's what we choose to do. We just want to be forever a victim. It's always everyone's fault. We don't have no issues. Blackity black, black, black. Well, being black sucks because of you guys, right? And I love being black, but being black sucks because you guys make our culture look so bad. The representation is terrible. You guys don't even do any self-reflection, zero self-awareness, and you expect everyone else to care about your issues when you don't care about your own issues. And better yet, you don't even care about your children. This is why black children can't read. They're illiterate. And you rather focus on everything that is actually a non-problem rather than a problem. It is pathetic. I'm so tired of seeing it. It is coming from mostly black women and the children they're raised. And just so you know, most black people are coming from single moms. That's what you're seeing. And the black men, they don't want no parts of it because the women and their behavior and the not being able to be corrected. You can't correct the black woman. You try to correct the black woman, she thinks she's God. She thinks she knows everything. And black women are beautiful. Okay, I would tell you black women are beautiful, but their attitudes, their way of being, how they treat people, how they act in public, all of the fighting, the secret animosity that they have, all the victim mentality, all the black girl magic stuff. We're tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I'm a black woman. I just said this the other day. I'm doubly embarrassed. Okay, because being black is embarrassing. It is. It is. It's embarrassing. As much as I love being black, it is embarrassing. And I'm doubly embarrassed because of black women. Drop a comment and let me know what you guys think about this. I am Carmen Jaycee. If you're new here, make sure you hit the like or the subscribe button. Or if you want to support the channel, hit the super thanks or the buy me a coffee link below. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys next time.
I'm breaking chains, freeing minds, it's a time to rise. Conscious culture in my veins, yeah, we see through the lies. They telling stories, trying to mold what we thinking inside. But I'm cutting through illusions, showing truth worldwide. They trying to box us in, but we step out the line. Redefining who we are, no longer falling behind. I see the games they playing, how they shape our design. So I'm speaking for the thinkers who refuse to be blind.